Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Nana on a Mission. And today I'm going to bring to you a recent Dossier haul that I have. This is actually my debut video. And again, it's Nana on a Mission. I'm Mal's Nana. As you can see in my little profile picture, there is the cutest little baby boy on that picture. And he has a little onesie on that says Nana's favorite. Yeah, because he really is Nana's favorite. And it is what it is. So he's the inspiration for a lot of the things I do in life at this point in my life. So I wanted to do a YouTube channel to pretty much record myself, and they can look back. If I wasn't here anymore, they can hear me. They can hear what I like, things I like to indulge in, and just hear me talking to them. I wish I had a voice print of some of those that I love and that are not here anymore. So I'm not trying to do this to make a living out of YouTube. I promise you that. I'm in healthcare. I've been in healthcare 30 years, and that's where I make my money, honey. So I'm just doing this as a pastime and share things with you that I want to make public. So let's get started. All right. I just recently sprayed this. So on this card, normally when I get my fragrances, that's what I do. I kind of spray them, and I actually sprayed it before I started recording. But in any case, this is Pink Blossom. This is from their Dossier's color collection. So let me just give you a little bit of history on the color collection for me. When color collection first came out, they had Black Shadow and Orange Glow. For me, the colors of the rainbow represent so many things for so many different people. For me, it just represents autism. If you notice in my backdrop of my channel, there is a picture of an elephant, a mama elephant and a baby elephant with the different color pieces, puzzle pieces. Mal is autistic. His name is Malachi. He's 5 years old now. He is autistic. He is the absolutely joy of my life. I can't stress that enough. And everything, he's taught me so much and taught me how to appreciate life. He's taught me patience. He is like the sweetest little kid. But in any case, so Color Factory for me, that's what I tied it in with. So I was really excited to try the Color Factory collection. I just don't think the Color Factory collection was excited to appease me. So when I got Dark Shadow, Orange Glow, sadly, I sent them back. I won't get into what I didn't like about them. I really smelled a lot of potential. It just didn't give me what I wanted. I had some ideas of what, if I could revamp Orange Glow and Black Shadow, I really do have some ideas of how I would switch that up and make that a little better. But, you know, some people want to have fragrances that they like and that other people don't like, and vice versa. So it did have mixed reviews. Some people love them and some people don't. So in this particular haul, I ordered, not only did I order Pink Blossom, but I also ordered Tantalizing Red. Well, Tantalizing Red got sent back as well. I felt like it was competing with Amber Cherry, and it just didn't compete. So if I was going to have two fragrances that were kind of similar, I'm just going to go with Amber Cherry. So that one got sent back as well. So I am one, y'all, out of 4. And it's Pink Blossom. Pink Blossom. So let's talk about the notes. It is, top notes is cassius, pink pepper, mandarin. Middle notes is peony, plum, rose, and violet. Base notes are raspberry, patchouli, musk, and vanilla. It comes from the scent family floral and fruity. The projection level, Dossier has it set as significant. So you know they have soft, significant, and statement, and this is considered significant. All right, so when I get my fragrances, typically I spray it on the card, you know, take the little cap off, spray it on the card, sniff it, you know, before I put it on my body. This is a very safe floral. If you are scared about a floral, I know I didn't get into florals until I was a little bit older, and pretty much recently, honestly. But this is actually a safe line buy because it's not so floral forward that you'll be like, ooh, I can't wear this. Rose, the rose is not heavy at all. you can smell it, but it's not overpowering. Also, I think with the base notes, it really kind of grounds this whole fragrance. So again, this is a very safe blind buy, and also it's a Dossier original. I think you would definitely love it. I got about 4 hours on skin with that one before I felt the need to reapply it. And again, I don't mind reapplying my fragrances because at the price point, I'm not about to sit up here and stockpile all these fragrances and, you know, be like, oh, okay, well, I wanted them to last 10 to 12 hours. I already know that's not going to happen. Now, if I'm paying $300 for a perfume, which I've paid $300 for a perfume, yeah, I get really upset when they don't last on me that long. But in any case, moving forward. So the next fragrance I got is from the Icons collection. And with the Icons collection, I actually have three now. So I had Fruit to Love and Slice of Heaven. I got those when they first came out. And now I have It Factor. It Factor, let's talk about it. It has ginger, cardamom on the top notes. It is middle notes, violet, incense, silky musk, base notes, brown sugar, sandalwood, vanilla extract, and tonka bean. It's in the scent family Warm. This one, I believe, is significant, if I'm not mistaken. So don't quote me on that. I forgot to look that up before I recorded this video. Also, you'll notice that it has the gold, like the rose gold kind of top. So they tried to do a little different. The other Icon perfumes I have are just a regular silver top. So they changed it up a little bit. All Icon fragrances, to be honest with you, let me sniff this card because I had already sprayed it, as y'all can see. Y'all, this smells so good. All the Icon collection, just think of the name Icon. To me, is somebody that's already dressed up. They're always dressed up. To me, this is not a dressed down fragrance line. It's really for somebody, in my opinion, that is always dressed up. With this fragrance, I feel like I got about a good 5 hours on skin before I had to reapply it. I was going to the doctor out of town, so I took my shower, sprayed it on myself. I want to say it was about 7 o'clock that morning. About 11-ish, I think, I pulled it out. I left the doctor. I was going to visit a relative, and I just resprayed myself. So I got about 5 hours on skin before I felt like it was dying down. I'm not saying I didn't smell it anymore. It was just, dying down, which fragrances do. All right. So here we go. This is the inspiration for this purchase. Better Days by Allyiah. So let me just tell y'all, I didn't know who Allyiah was before a couple of days before I made this purchase. I got a notification, either it was on the Dossier stories, I cannot remember, but anyway, I saw it come up and I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this beautiful young lady? And as soon as I knew it was about to hit in a few days, I had already made up my mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm buying it. I saw this beautiful young woman of color that Dossier paired up with to create this duo. And I just jumped on it. I knew that morning, so I was actually in the group of people that was able to purchase both. Now that I just said that, you're probably looking around like, okay, but I only see one box. Well, let me tell y'all. Somebody, whoever packaged my fragrances that day, I don't know if they were tired, they were exhausted, they had been packaging stuff all night. I don't know what happened, but guess what? They sent me 2 Better Days and not Better Days and of the Hour. I was so heartbroken, but it is what it is. I contacted Dossier. I was polite. I was not ugly because you get more bees with honey. And I get to keep the other box as well because I did offer to send it back. But I think they just kind of compliment me on my politeness and told me that I could just keep it. And I'm like, okay. So I am in the first lineup to get of the hour. So somebody out there that has of the hour that you didn't think you was going to get, you probably got my perfume. And that's okay. Wear it, girl. Just wear it. But anyway, All right, so yeah, so I got it, and let me tell y'all, this fragrance. Let me just read the card. Hold on. Let's start there. I created Better Days as my go-to feel-good scent. I wanted to capture my bubbly, personable personality in a bottle so it radiates to everyone who passes by. This scent screams of confident, captivating, flirty, and kind babe, and that's exactly what I wanted to channel. All right. So, Allyiah, like I said, I'm that internet auntie that you just didn't know you had, and I'm so glad I was gonna support, and glad I did, because y'all, this fragrance smells so good. And y'all gonna hear me say y'all a lot. I'm from Texas. I'm from the country, so I'm gonna say so, whatever the case may be. But anyway, don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge, right? Okay, so let's read the notes. Top notes: grapefruit, coconut, pink pepper, and clementine. Middle notes: fresh ginger, neroli, white flowers, rose, cardamom. Base notes: tonka bean, white musk, and heliotrope, and vanilla. Scent family: fresh. This is considered significant, not statement, not soft, so right in the middle. All right, so when I got my package, y'all, it was about 3 o'clock. I had just woke up from my nap because I had to go pick up Mal from school. I had already slathered myself with Woody Sage, which is a Joe Malone impression of Joe Malone's sea salt sage from Dossier. So I had to find a spot on my body, right? So I found the top of this hand right here, and I sprayed that like maybe a spray and a half. Y'all, I sniffed myself all day. I just kept sniffing that one little hand. About the 6 hour mark is when I felt like it was kind of mellowing out. So I got at least 6 solid hours of the same intensity from my viewpoint. My family could still smell it on me, but like I said, from my viewpoint, about 6 solid hours. So just imagine what you're going to get if you spray this on clothes. This is a scent. Let me tell y'all. If you're on a budget and you've been wanting to get Dossier, but you just haven't, you unsure if it's gonna work for you, this right here, this the scent you need to get. If I didn't have nothing else in my collection, and I had to just pick a scent for everyday scent, Better Days would be my everyday days scent. Okay. You can literally pull out and sniff and smell. You smell the coconut, you smell the pink pepper. The orange is not too forward. The ginger is not too forward. The neroli is right. The white flowers, the cardamom. Can I smell the rose? Yeah, not too sure. I have to sniff it a little bit more, but you got the vanilla, the white musk. This is a well-balanced fragrance. Probably one of the most well-balanced fragrances that I've smelled ever. So yeah, jump on that when it come back in stock. If you was hesitant, don't be. Yeah. All right. So before I leave y'all, I wanted to, because layering is important, especially when you have a lot of fragrances and you play with them and see what works well together. So let me just pull something from my stash here that pairs well with Better Days. Neroli Romance. Any of you out there that have Neroli Romance, mix these two together. It's gonna amplify Better Days for real. These two together. This was created for someone that worked for Dossier that got married. They created it for her, and that's why it's in the wedding collection. These are married. These can be married, and you can layer them very, very well. So I cannot wait to get Of the Hour, some of the scent, the notes in Of the Hour, Better Days, Neroli Romance. They're all kind of similar, so I think that's why they pair so well with that. So I can't wait to get Of the Hour, and I'll come back and do another video and let y'all know when I get that and what I think about them together. So I think Of the Hour and Better Days is so appealing, just so great. Like, of the hour, I feel like it's going to be fantastic. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. If y'all were able to get y'all hands on her duo, if you had of the hour, if you have both, just let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know if you have Neroli Romance, and if you want to try layering those, let me know if you had any of the Color Factory. Let me know how you feel about those. So I will see y'all next time on the next video. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it so very, very much. Again, please like, share, subscribe, give me a comment down below, and I will see y'all guys next time. Be blessed.